the Daily Edition. She's been in front of the cameras for 40 years. Deborah Hutton is live on her new career direction and how she's honouring an industry titan.
Plus, what's in a name? Prince Harry reveals why his kids will have a different surname to his brothers. We tell you what it is very soon.
Then, on Notice, we're going to reveal these 6 customer service mistakes that drive consumers crazy and how to avoid them.
Also today, a trip down memory lane from Jerry Seinfeld's infamous puffy shirt to Lucille Ball's polka dot dress from I Love Lucy, inside the incredible movie memorabilia collection celebrating the very best of comedy.
But first, let's get the latest from the 7 Newsroom. Here's Ryan.
Sally, Tom, good to be with you both. Good afternoon, everyone. Boris Ristevski has been committed to stand trial over the murder of his wife, Karen, more than 2 years after she disappeared. The Melbourne magistrate said there was enough evidence for a jury to consider convicting him at trial. His lawyers had argued that he should face the lesser charge of manslaughter, but the magistrate disagreed. Police allege Boris murdered his wife in their Avondale Heights home before dumping her body in bushland at Mount Macedon in February last year. He has pleaded not guilty. A toddler has died after she was attacked by a dog in Victoria's Gippsland. Emergency services rushed to the rural property early today, but she could not be saved. Her injuries were too severe. Michael Scanlon is at the scene.
It's been an absolutely shocking morning here in Neerim Junction. At 6:20, a mother was in the kitchen with her 13-and-a-half-month-old daughter and their dog. For some reason, the dog, which is a German wide-hair pointer, often used as a hunting dog, snapped and attacked the little girl around the face and neck. Her mother tried to intervene but could do nothing. The little girl passed away from terrible injuries despite the best efforts from paramedics.
Ambulance have worked on the young girl for approximately an hour and 50 minutes, but unfortunately she was pronounced deceased.
The little girl's father had already left for work. He received a phone call every parent dreads.
They're obviously devastated, mum and dad. There's 2 siblings in there as well who are also devastated. It's just an absolute tragedy.
Police have confirmed the dog was a family pet and not used for hunting. It's also understood it's never showed any signs of aggression before today. It's been taken away by the local council, but it's not yet clear if it will be put down. The property is in Gippsland, about an hour and a half east of Melbourne. Friends and family have been arriving here throughout the day to support the family in what is an unimaginable situation. The little girl's mother was also injured by the dog when she tried to intervene. Her injuries were significant, but she refused to go to hospital, instead wanting to stay with her young daughter for as long as possible. A report will now be prepared for the coroner.
Michael Scanlon with that report. Police have carried out raids in Sydney as part of an ongoing murder investigation. Specialist officers and Strikeforce detectives used 6 search warrants at properties across the city south. It's in relation to the fatal shooting of bikie boss Mick Howie. The 37-year-old was gunned down in an execution-style killing outside a gym in Rockdale in February this year. Investigators have seized several vehicles. Homicide detectives have charged a man over the murder of a mother on Phillip Island in Victoria. Officers found the body of Samantha Fraser in the garage of her home in Cowes on July 23. They carried out a welfare check after she failed to pick her children up from the local school. Police arrested a 41-year-old man from Paynesville. A health warning has been issued for asthmatics in Sydney today after a bushfire in the city southwest. The blaze broke out yesterday at Holsworthy, sending schools into lockdown. Overnight, southwesterly winds forced the smoke towards the city and surrounding suburbs. Residents are advised to stay indoors, keep asthma medication on hand and ensure windows are closed. The most prestigious club in rugby league now has 13 members, with the NRL inducting 5 new immortals. The new format saw pre-World War II legends Dally Messenger, Frank Burge and Dave Brown named. 10-time premiership winner Norm Provan and current Kangaroos coach Mal Meninga were also elevated to greatness.
Really privileged and honoured to be named, and it's one of the best things that's happened to me personally, in the game.
Canberra Raiders great Ricky Stewart and Seagulls champion Steve Menzies were among 6 other players inducted into the NRL Hall of Fame. Keepers at a zoo in New York are seeing double after the birth of twin red pandas. The cute boys have been named Lufa and Doofa after characters in the Land Before Time animated series. The cubs are part of a successful breeding program at the zoo. Red pandas are an endangered species. There are fewer than 10,000 left in the Himalayas. Bit of cuteness to soften the news bulletin today.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Nice touch,
Ryan.
mate.
Thank
Excellent. All right, still to come on the show, the pitfalls of being a people pleaser, why making others happy could be bad for your health.
But next, Deborah Hutton's been getting her hands dirty. The media legend opens up about renovating her dream house and her fond memories of the late Harry M. Miller.
One for the road.